Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It is Assessor, and yes, I know it has been a while. I know it's been almost a year, but I've been busy, guys. I'm a student. Please give me some grace. So to not let you guys down, I have some videos planned. Some are already on the editing phase, like part 2 of this video. This video, as you can see, is already 35 plus minutes long, so I don't want to make it as long, so I basically just cut it in half, and the next part is getting posted in about a week after this video is posted, to give you guys time to actually watch this long video. Another video I have planned is I promised to show you guys my matric marks and my high school marks in general, and also the NBT marks that got me into UCT and got me accepted in, well, NBTs didn't really matter for other universities, but I got accepted to every other university that I applied to. So I'm going to be showing you my marks, my NBTs and everything, and maybe give you some tips at the end of that video as well. I don't want to give you guys a timeline on when that video is going to be posted, to be honest. I'm working on getting part 2 out, and then also the second semester's worth of videos. The third announcement that I have to make before this video starts is I'm starting a new tutoring channel where I will be explaining concepts in maths, maybe even accounting for grade 10 to 12. I'll be mostly focusing on maths. That's one of the most important subjects that gets you into STEM courses like actuarial science, like medicine, engineering. Also, guys, please let me know the topics that you're most interested in hearing for that tutoring YouTube channel. The name is right here. I haven't decided on it yet, so the link is in the description as well. I'm gonna try to pre-record videos before I go back to university, but I'll see how much I can do so I can actually send the videos out when you guys need them. So let's finally get into the long-awaited video. I've seen your messages, I've seen the DMs I've gotten. I'm sorry for disappointing, but let's get on with it. It's week 1. This video starts where I previously left off, week 1. Here's a reminder of my initial timetable. As you can see, it's very full, mostly on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. Here I am just going to classes and also a math tutorial. Not much happened in the first week since it's basically still an introduction. But here's a quick run through of all the classes. Bro, I left at 7:30. And it's 4 now, and I'm still not back, and I still have one more lecture to do. It's crazy, dude. Haven't eaten today. Just lecture after lecture after lecture. So we got to the end of week 1, and here I am working on my EBM assignment. The topic was university should be a privilege, not a right, and I was supposed to argue for that topic. I had to put out the craziest things I've heard on the internet, the craziest takes possible. And I basically only recorded this video because the university is very strict on plagiarism. You know how the AI detectors usually are wrong, so I just recorded this as proof that I didn't plagiarize. Should I show you my essay? Okay, I will. Here's the essay right here. Read it if actually I won't show you the essay. They might reuse that same essay next week, so yeah, I'm not going to show you the essay. End of week 1 of actual school, and I'm tired. I have so much work to do, so much admin to do, and I'm just I don't know how to cope. Anyways, yeah, I'm just taking a break. Need to revise, need to do maths, I need to do accounting. I had lots of things to say in my head before I started to make this video, but when I started to make the video, I was like, oh my gosh, what am I saying? Here's the start of week 2. As you can see in my timetable, I have a computer science practical. We basically go into a room, computer science lab, and we code on the computer as a test, and then we're supposed to submit that in the allocated time slot. The first few weeks of the practicals weren't really hard. I did Java in high school for my IT class, so it was kind of an easy transition. I'm literally dying. I just came back from this annoying IT test, and I 100% we just had to copy paste, but you had to edit the lines because it's line sensitive and case sensitive, all these stuff. Unlike Java, where if you put one space, that's fine, but if this put a one space in Python, it was annoying. It didn't work, and it was so hot today. I'm literally dying. As I'm waiting by my Tammy on this side, and yeah, and barely anyone's here, and it's usually really full, but it's 8:30, so I wouldn't expect people to be here. Anyways, guys, here I am going to more classes, and embarrassingly, if I may admit, here's me recording my pathway to walk to a tutoring venue, so I didn't forget. Since it was the second week, guys, and I just moved tutorial venue, so I had to just make sure I had the correct place. Since I didn't finish the EBM assignment last time, here I am working at it at 12 to 1 a.m., but unfortunately, a fire drill happened. I'm just trying to study, and there's a fire drill. It's like... And this is my sign to sleep, so I just went to bed at like 2 a.m. I was tired, I was just annoyed that I had to do a fire drill, and I just basically finished the SAO for the next day and then handed it in at 11:30 p.m. Lecturers are not your teachers. Anyways, guys, week 2 is going okay. I have so much work to do today, but it's going okay. It's going okay. I am just navigating the ways of life right now. Just have so much work to do. Honestly, I have to catch up on so many things. This is my schedule. I'm still not done with half of these, and this is Sunday. I still have to do some on Saturday. I have to do comp sci now, which I just submitted one of the assignments, but I have to like revise for tomorrow because we're writing tests and stuff like every week for every subject to make sure we understand the work. I get it, but like, dude, so much freaking work. I have to catch up on statistics because I just joined the whole year's worth of statistics instead of doing it in 3 months. Just seemed like a no-brainer to take it over the course of a whole year, so we have a better chance of understanding the work and maintaining it, retaining it. Anyways, yeah, that's my week. I have to do maths, accounting. My accounting class not that, and it will take me 2 hours to do at least. Let's see how I do. I haven't gotten to use this notebook yet. Need to do it. Like, let me go over my slides. Make sure I retained everything in the noggin. In the noggin, I maintained everything. I have to also set up my schedule because of the whole change of programs thing. Guys, AXA is killing me. I have to catch up on maths. I have to do the maths tutorial. I have to... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me just get to work. Bye, guys. As you heard, I have to create a new timetable because they finally accepted my request to switch to the EDU, which means smaller classes and more resources to help us have a better chance of success. Here's my new timetable. It's quite busy, a lot busier than my previous one. Now we have a stats tutorial on Monday and an extra accounting lesson weekly, and also online stats classes, but they weren't actual online classes. They just gave us slides and a textbook and said go for it. It wasn't that effective, to be honest. Could have been a lot better, could have set us up better, but there wasn't that much effort on their part and on my own part as well. Let me not put all the blame on them, but it could have been a lot better. But everything else was amazing. I loved it. It was a good decision that I made. I just wish that stats was handled a lot better in the EDU. We also had a doc class, which was basically a nice, fun class therapy session. We would learn things about ourselves and also effective ways to study. So it was a good break from the normal pen, paper, writing class. I don't think I properly explained what a tutorial was. So basically a tutorial is, let's just say we have our lectures, which is in high school, our lectures are just our normal classroom times. And tutorials now are basically things outside of classroom times. Most of them are compulsory. Week 1 or 2, you sign up for tutorials. And then between classes, You'll then attend those specific tutorials, and in those tutorials they usually give us worksheets, work to complete during the times and after the times. And this work is basically what's going to be tested in exams and your normal tests. So it's very useful to go through the worksheets that they give you and make sure you understand those. More than that is to actually do past papers, if I'm being honest. Most of the time in first year I did tutorials number 1, past papers second. Some tutorials would have their own tutorial tests inside those tutorial sessions. So for example, in any of our maths modules we never had an INTAT test. For our course Biz 1003H or Intros to Actuarial Science or Intros, we had the tutorial test basically every tutorial. Those tests are also helpful because they test you in different ways of what's going to be in the actual tests and exams, and it doesn't count that much for your final results. It's only like 5%. So even if you like flop the tutorial test, just make sure you're going through them afterwards and you're actually learning for them, because they're going to count a lot more in your actual exams. We also had tests in accounting. We also had weekly objective tests in economics where you just do your test online on your own times, but you're only able to do that if you've attended the whiteboard, which is a different word for tutorial, but it's for economics in year 1. Also for economics, they give you a tutorial worksheet outside of the whiteboard session. That's the actual thing that you have to submit. We didn't have to hand in like anything for most of the other courses. Just for accounting as well, we also have to submit our tutorial worksheet at the end of each week. For computer science as well, apart from the prac session where you would have to do an in-test prac and hand it in test and it gets marked by a computer, you'd also have to do your own assignments outside of that prac session, and you'd also have to hand that in. So it was a lot of things to hand in basically. Basically everything we had to hand in except for any math related tutorial and any stats related tutorial. Anyways, update, I just submitted my computer science assignment and I got like 100 for it because it was easy. Let's be real, we haven't gotten to the difficult part yet, and I already took IT in school, so it's like from Java to Python, which is like a bit of a change. I don't like how Python works. All this indentation and the thingy, no semicolons, really ruins my mojo. I don't like how structured it has to be. Like the indentation has to be this. If you're missing a little space, it's wrong. But in Java, you can do that anytime. You can leave a space if you wanted to, and it wouldn't be wrong. Just needed the semicolon. And I do not like indentation. I have so much work to do, guys. I have to catch up on stats because I just joined the whole year course. Then I have a stats tutorial tomorrow. An economics tutorial tomorrow, so I have to go through economics. Oh my gosh, guys, and then I have a lot of math to catch up on, make sure I understand all these absolute values and equations. And let me do this. Okay. Hope this doesn't go off though. Week 3, we're walking to school because of the long line. Yeah. Okay, Josh, I just finished a computer science test. Went pretty well, got 100%. But it's still the easy work, by the way. I'm not like a genius, so it's still the easy work. As you can hear, it is quite windy, and I am going home, even though there's a rugby game. And yeah, we'll see how it is. I have to pre-read some stuff, have to do some maths, have to do so many things, and we will see how we do. Hey guys, anyways, I have an event at 6 to 8 today. So I'm studying accounting now, so I don't have to do when I get back. I have an event, 6 to 8 Actuarial event. I need to get some clothes to change. I'm gonna wear this jacket, cargo pants, and this shirt. Full black, plain black. As one does. I'll show you when my outfit's done, but I have a lot to do today. Economics, maths, intros. Do I have accounting homework? If I have accounting homework, I'll do that first. Accounting, economic, maths, stats. I have to study for maths because I have a test next week, Friday, the decant test. If I fail, I am moving to accounting. I am not doing an extra year of this. From the first year. Maybe when I get to third year, and if I do fail, then I'll obviously do the extra year. But I don't know if I want to do it for my first year already, but we'll see. Anyways, yeah. Let me study. Bye. This is how it's looking right now. I don't know if it's like too busy. Maybe the jacket just makes me look a little bigger. I don't know. Looks fine. Maybe if I get like rid of this, it's fine. But I don't have time to do that. I have an event to get to. So yeah, okay, this looks fine. Hey guys, okay, so I'm back. The event went fine. It was good. It was good. Some nice stories, some nice facts, and yeah, I'm back from the event. And guys, look at this calculus book. Actually, it's like 1,300 to 1,500 words, and it's so freaking heavy. And the pages feel toilet paper thin. It's like weird. It's like so fragile. For so much money, guys. I'm paying to teach myself calculus. I hope this just goes into my head that I don't have to study it. Anyways, that's calculus. Semester 1. Hope I use it for both semesters, because no way you do all that work in one semester. That's just, no, that makes no sense at all. Now I have to study. Maybe do some maths. Maybe do some econs. Maybe do some accounting. Not accounting. Oh, maybe, yeah. I'll do the fastest task first. Maths for later. And I'll just see how I do. I have to catch up on EBM. Week 3. It's week 3 now. I'm going pretty good. Pretty good for so far. I'll have to do my notes for intros to Actuarial. And yeah, it's going okay. That's all I have for now. Bye-bye. Appreciation for the marks before they drop. I just realized I submitted my actual prac test, but I forgot to do this quiz thingy. Let's see what this is about. Let's go. I'm so smart. I'm the smartest person on the planet, dude. I'm the smartest person on the planet. 100%. It is now week 4, the week of the decant test. Now, basically what this test is, it is a MAM 1031F test. It's a math test where if you do not pass with at least 50%, you will be forced to either extend your degree by 1 year, or you'll be given the chance to drop out of actuarial science. So that was the dilemma that I was faced with. And week 3's weekend was filled with so much studying. I didn't even record it. I was too stressed to record it. But I still attended my classes. And here I am getting out of the library. And surprisingly, the soil was performing. And I didn't even hear it when I was in the library. When I walked out of the library, I just saw, why are there so many people here? Oh my gosh, it's the soil. Here's some clips of them performing. Hey guys, tomorrow's the decant test for mathematics, and also the release of Eternal Sunshine by Ariana Grande, and also Diamond's. The movie came out today, but I don't have time to watch it. I'll watch it tomorrow as well. Also listening to the album, but also writing my test. I don't want to flop this test. I want to do well. Let's just hope I do well. I am a little sick. Anyways, let me study for maths now. Until 3 in the morning. Bye! Eternal Sunshine just came out. I just woke up. I'm gonna listen to it while I'm getting ready. Because I have a test today. And yeah, I'm just gonna listen to it and hope it raises my mood. Here's my mood before. I don't know if I'll record a reaction throughout each song. Probably not, because I'm busy. But yeah, okay, bye. Back from the exam. Wasn't horrible. But wait guys, the album is so good. I love it. It's different. It feels different. It's not boom 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 all pop dancey jazzy pop boom 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 boom, but it's actually emotional, you know. It's a body of work. I'm actually hearing a story through this album, which you don't usually get in her other albums. This is different, and I really enjoyed the album. And yeah, the music video for the second single, that's such a good video. Her and Evan Peters, good actors. And yeah, it's just nice. Hey guys, I have a lot to do this week. Next week. Week 4 was fine. I tried the maths test. Waiting to see how that went. Waiting to get the marks back. And we have so much to do next week. Ecos test. All the TAT tests. I just have so much on my plate. Comp sci test tomorrow. So I'm studying for that now. Probably will do accounting TAT right after. Then ecos. Yeah. And then I have to do intros as well. Wish me luck. Okay, I did not record a reaction for the computer science test, but I do remember how I felt doing it. During the test, we were doing it on our laptops in a lecture hall, and to be honest, the test felt difficult to do. I was able to do questions, but it felt difficult to do. Things were just asked weirdly, and I got so annoyed. I look to my left and I see this guy getting up and leaving, and he's one of the smart guys, so he's already done 30 minutes before the time has finished, and I'm like, dude, don't you want to give those 30 minutes to me? I just felt so jealous of him. But it's not like I was doing bad in the test, but I wasn't doing as good as I wanted to, if I'm being honest. I ended up getting 76% for it. That is a distinction in university, so it's good enough, I guess. Not my best mark I could have gotten, but I was still happy about it. I thought I would do much worse during the test. Unfortunately, I was writing ecos 2 days after that, so here's the day before my ecos test where I'm in a workshop.
I'm gonna anticipate that, I'm just gonna assume that everyone understood this whole graph, right? Yes. Up until whereby you actually have to explain this. Yeah. Okay. So the first thing to explain, of course, is the total effect, isn't it? What is the total effect? The total effect is to what? To increase the hours of free time as a result of what? Of an increase in what? In wage.
That's right, ecos. Wish me luck. Why am I getting out of an economics test and it's this dark? Oh my gosh. Leaving from the test. Walking back. Fortunately, economics went well. When I initially started doing economics in university, I actually hated it. I wasn't understanding what was going on, but reading through the additional notes and everything possible, I was able to finally understand and get a grasp on it. And then for my first test, test 1, I got 79.3%. Rudely, the maths department uploaded the decant test right before we wrote our ecos test. And some people made the mistake of checking their decant test marks before writing economics, and some of them didn't score well, so they had to decant and extend or drop out of Actuarial. So we checked their marks before the ecos test, so that really put their mood down. Learning from that, I was like, you know what, I'll check the maths marks after this ecos test. Let me just focus on this ecos test so I can actually do as best I can without being clouded by maths during the test. So I finally got home and checked my marks. Oh dear. Let's see. Let's check if I passed. Let's go. .5 out of 75. Whoa. I'm an academic weapon. I am an academic weapon. What? Let's go. I got my maths test back. 64.5 out of 75, which is 86%.
Yes, that's 4. That's 6. Yo.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah, I wanted to stay in the course. But yeah, I did it. Now I don't have to stress about it anymore.
Yeah.
A whole 86% for the first test. It's kind of an easy test though, but it's okay. Dude, and I just wanted to pass and I got 36% above that. That's cool. I want you guys to pay close attention to what I say here and know that the world works in very strange ways. This clip will be very important for a future video, specifically semester 2 of year 1. And other people said it was difficult. I mean, it was difficult, but like, you know. Yeah. Someone got 49% or 1% away, which was quite sad.
Yo. So they have to drop out now.
They might try remark it or something. There's no supplementary. Yeah, they might have to drop the course and take it over 2 years.
Yo.
Not me though. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's not funny. It's really not funny.
Yo, don't worry. You were allowed to say that.
Okay, so now it's week 5/6. I did not vlog this much this week, but I was writing an accounting test. Accounting has always been like the easiest subject for me. It was my highest mark in high school. Most of the work that we did in first semester accounting, we did in high school. And even a lot of the work in second semester accounting, we did in high school. So I really recommend taking accounting in high school if you want to do actuarial science. Or even if you want to do any commerce related subject in UCT or many other universities. So for that accounting test, I got 86%. It's pretty good. I was happy about that mark. And throughout the weeks, I've also been doing EBM assignments. So basically every 2 weeks, we hand in an essay that we were tasked to do. And let me show you the marks to that right now. Keep in mind, this is a very different way to write essays. I do improve in the second term. So, and also keep in mind, like the smartest of smartest people, like very smart people who are like good at math and like everything, they got like 44% for their first essay. And I was like, whoa, I actually did way better than you. Like, oh my gosh, what is wrong with me? Did I pop off? But I'm usually decent at writing essays. I'm not going to say it's like I'm horrible at writing essays. I'm usually quite decent at it. But EBM, they asked you to write the essays weirdly. And I didn't like really understand how to do it that well until like second term. But here are my marks for the first 6 weeks. For the first tutorial, I got 66%. For the second tutorial essay, I got 69%, and for the third one, I also got 69%. So it's going pretty decent so far, but it will get better in the second half. I haven't mentioned stats since like week 2, but to be honest, I wasn't really doing stats. I've been neglecting it at this point. I haven't been putting much effort on my end, and they also haven't been putting that much effort on their end. They just gave us the slides and just said go for it, and probably reuse tutorials. But yeah, it wasn't the best whole year course ever, to be honest. It was barely a whole year course. I actually basically only started listening in the second semester when we were actually supposed to do it. They really didn't impress me with with making it a whole year course. It wasn't a whole year course. We only actually started doing that in the second semester. Let's get to a heavy topic. This is the real world. This is UCT, and UCT involves some politics and human rights as well. Here is a clip from when I was studying for my intro to AXI test. This was the day before my test, and there outside the library, I saw through the window, there was a Palestine versus Israel debate thing where CAPS even got involved to like form a barricade around the Saudis club that was basically in support of Israel. No physical violence or anything happened in that altercation, if I could even call it that. It was just a bunch of shouting and protesting with signs and stuff. That was a real part of university. And that's an example of the politics that you would be encountering when you get to UCT. I obviously believe people have human rights and no innocent people should be killed and all of that. And that should tell you which side I support. But I don't want to say it so this video doesn't get banned. Hey, it's the last day of... No, it's the day before Easter holiday. And yeah, just attending maths now. It's in the morning, as you saw behind me. It's very in here because it's the morning and it's the last day. So we'll see how things will end up going. Yeah. Just finished decos. Finished the test. It was okay.
It's like one question a chapter.
And just like that, we are back from school. I'm gonna rest now. Obviously. Yeah, need to rest and then get ready to do things. I don't know what things. Put my bag down and get ready for the United States. Intros is a whole year course, so we're taking one test per term, which is 2 tests a semester, 4 tests a year, and 1 exam, basically. 1 exam at the end of the year. And I just got back from my intro test, and guys, it went good. In my opinion, it went good. My tutor is amazing. Oh my gosh, he helped us so much. He gave us summaries. He helped explain topics really well. I don't know if I can say his name. I don't want to say his name for privacy reasons, but if he perhaps sees this video and says, hey, Assessor, sure, next video you can say my name, then I will be saying his name. But he was really good. He helped me very much. For that test, I got, test 1 for intros, I got 80% intros to AXI. And that was the only AXI course that we were taking that year. So it was showing me, yes, I may be in the right degree. And I was actually enjoying the work that we were doing. And let me also tell you how much these TED tests in the tutorial sessions helped before writing the exam. So for the first TED test for intros, I got 93%. By the way, these are out of like 8, 9, 10 marks, 16. So like, it really doesn't matter much in the grand scheme of things, but it helps you prepare for the test. For the first TED test, I got 93%. For the second TED test, I got 55%. And for the third TED test, I got 61%. Now, those TED tests were important for test 1's marks, which I ended up getting 80%. And so those really helped me understand things. Even in the test TED test that I got 55% in, that's where I probably studied the most, and because it shows I didn't understand it that much during the time. and I really picked it up, and I was able to get 80% for my test 1, and I'm really proud of it. Hey guys, so I got the goods, I got the passports. It is all here, Okay, this is one, and then these 2 are the other ones. So let me do a little unboxing for you guys. Okay, so I leave for the US tomorrow, which tomorrow is in 8 minutes. Sorry, 7 minutes. It's 23:53 or 7 minutes to 12 in the midnight. And I'm just finishing up work. I need to pack my things. Still, late pack. I don't know. Always do this. Yeah, I need to pack my things, get ready. Playing the parts at 20 to 2. Actually at 10 to 2, but like apparently we have to get there 3 hours before to exchange money and all those stuff. It's a lot to do, a little time. We'll just see what can be done, what can get done, and all of the shebang, you know. You still need to pack all of my stuff. Okay, not all of my stuff, just enough to survive a week. About to go to the USA.
Regarding that.
We're in the plane. I think we just got out of South Africa, so now we're flying like over to Jordan. This spot looks pretty good. There's a ball there. This is sick. It's centralized. Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, so now we are 2 hours and 3 minutes away to landing to at Ethiopia, and then we have a layover, and then we go to the US, to Atlanta, and to the bus to Florida. That's all I got for now. It is now the end of the first half of semester 1, so it is the end of term 1, and I have a 1-week holiday, so I am going to go to the US for a short holiday. It's gonna overlap a little bit with the actual schoolwork, because I'm gonna be in the US when school starts again, since it's only a week holiday. And so I'm gonna miss the first few days of term 2. So I'm gonna have to watch the lecture videos, and also I have a mandatory therapy session consultation thing basically with the XI therapist. I'm gonna have to schedule that and also do it during when I'm in the US. So that's all for the second video that I'm gonna do. And that is finally it for this video. I know it's been a year, guys. I am so sorry. The next video should be coming out shortly after this one. Hopefully a week after this video is released. I have a tutoring channel coming out as well. And I also have other videos planned, so stay tuned for those. And I think that's going to be it for this video. Get ready for part 2. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, sorry for the long wait. And yeah, don't do drugs. Stay in school. Goodbye and peace out.